In this video, I'm gonna show you exactly why it feels so hard for you to develop. You have bad habits and you're not developing one day. Every day it's a wasting. You are living a life. The problem is not that you don't know what to do. The problem is you can't do it. You can't change. It feels so hard for you. You exactly know what you have to do and you can't do it. I'm gonna exactly explain you how you change your habits, how you change your environment, how to change your life forever. You cannot stay stuck in this life. You know it exactly where you're gonna end up. You know it exactly what you have to do, but it feels so hard. And I want to tell you, I was at the same point. I was gambling all night. I was taking substances I shouldn't take all night long, and I knew exactly that it was not the way I wanted to live, but I thought I had to. I thought I need to. I thought people only appreciate me like this. I thought I needed people's opinion. I was at the same point like you. I was never developing. And the problem is not because of my bad habits. You can still develop. Let me talk about a professional poker player. He gamble all night and he don't win every day, but he still develop because he still take the lessons out of a loss. He still have a clear mind tomorrow when he wakes up. It's not that he does it from the beginning like this. He developed every day. He learned every day new lessons. First of all, I'm telling you about the story, about my story a little bit, so just that you know why I'm developing, why myself is the most important thing for me right now, why I want to be the best version of me. First of all, I started to be involved in an illegal life. I started to make a lot of money. I started to open businesses. I started to open bars and coffee shops. And I still inside didn't feel right. I still inside knew that this cannot be my whole life. Even if I had success, I exactly knew it cannot go on like this. I exactly knew it was wrong. I exactly knew I was making people worse to make money, and that was not the right way to make money. I was never developing. I just sat in my bar the whole day and was waiting. At the end of the night, I was collecting my money. And guess what? At the evening, with this money, I would go gambling. With this money, I would go out on striptease. With this money, I would invest in drugs. With this money, I would do all things but not getting myself better. And I thought this was the right way. But deep inside, just I couldn't read the inner voice, the inner positive voice. Deep inside, I knew exactly this is not what I wanted. I knew exactly I have to change. All people respected me because of my money. Nobody respected me because of my personality. I knew exactly that's not me. I knew exactly this is not how life can go on. And then suddenly the gambling was not the problem. The gambling was really losing the money was not the problem. The problem was the person me tomorrow. The problem was waking up late. The problem was waking up with bad energy. The problem was not having any goals. I thought I was the king. Money was talking for me. I was respected by people, but all the people also, just by my family, I was not respected. And I thought it feel right, because there was still this inner child of me. I thought I don't need self-developing because I was making money. I thought I don't need God. I exactly knew that God is the biggest, but I never get to experience it. I didn't knew all these lessons came from God. I didn't knew I had to go through this in the hard way to go through self-development. I didn't knew I had to go through this to find myself. I didn't knew that all these lessons came from Him. Self-developing, you can self-develop even if you're losing money. You can self-develop even if you're not getting better. You can self-develop because you can take lessons out of it. You can. The life you're living right now is not because what you're doing right now. The life you're living right now is the result of the life you were living 3 months ago, of the life you were living 1 year ago. And that was what I never understand. That was what I truly never understand. You are you at the moment because of the decisions you made 1 year ago, of the decisions you made 2 years ago. You are not you. You want to change right now. I know exactly that you feel this life is not your life. I know exactly what you feel right now. I went through this. But losing sometimes is winning. And that's exactly what you're going through right now. You have to learn it the hard way because you never understood the easy way. At the moment you are gambling, at the moment you are taking drugs, at the moment you are go to striptease, but you can still develop. You can still develop in this moment right now because you can take the biggest lessons of your life out of this. You truly have to believe in yourself. One little change can change your whole life. It can start with one little change. It can start with one waking up early. It can start with one morning routine. It can start just like this. I started with one walk, and I went not for a walk because I wanted. I went for a walk. I was depressed at home, and I knew exactly my mom is coming home now, and I was ashamed to look her in the eyes. That's why I went for a walk. And suddenly I saw it feels good. I saw the new me. I saw myself talking with myself without music, without headphones, without a phone, without no plans for the future. Lose all the money, lose all the hope, lose all the friends. I suddenly start to recognize myself. I suddenly start to see my two inner voices fighting against each other. One voice told me you have to go to gamble tonight. The other voice told me no, you have to go early to bed because you have to wake up early tomorrow and do the same again and go for a walk again. It's such a crazy thing. Your life can change by one little thing. I guarantee you that your change will take steps. You have to stop thinking the fast money, the fast life, the fast decisions, yes, surely you have to make wrong decisions fast, to learn the lessons fast, but Stop thinking you're gonna develop fast. It takes time. It takes time. And that's exactly why I started with gym. Gym was the best decision of my life. I lost 38 kilos and I'm not at my best. I know it exactly where I want to get. But I started to see so much more potential in gym than just getting in a good shape. I started to see how hard it is. No, it's not hard, but in the start, how hard it feels to develop. I started to see gym as a business. I started to see the good body like money. It's just a reward. The good body, you don't need the good body. Sure, you can flex with it. It's good to have. You're gonna feel better. But there will come this time you're not doing it anymore for the good body. The same in business. You will make millions and you're not gonna do it anymore for money. But you're gonna do it for your personality. You're gonna do it for the person you develop. You're gonna do it for the person you became every day. For doing the hard shit. I hate waking up early. But you know how I feel after I do my morning routine? After my morning routine, going to the gym, after gym, you know how I feel? Unbreakable. I love it. At 7 a.m. nobody's awake and you already have made 8 tasks. I love it. I love it. Believe me, it has so much to say in your real life. I know you think now, no, I have money, my business is doing well, I don't need this shit, I don't need this waking up early. But you don't think that the environment where you are in right now, believe me, if you don't go to the same poker match or the same environment you are at right now for 2 weeks, nobody will call you. If you tell them you are broke, nobody will call you. You will have left one friend. Believe me, not because they are good people, but because they have that's their life for 20 years. That's their life for 30 years. They're not gonna change for you. They're not gonna change for me. They want this life. They don't want to change, but you want to change because you know exactly who you are. You know exactly what you are capable of. That's the crazy shit. But the people around you, they don't want to change. They're living this life for 30 years. It's crazy. You are still in the same environment. And you ask yourself why you're not developing. You care about others' opinions. But you are living this life for the decisions you made 2 years ago. Now, the decisions you're making now are gonna be responsible for the life you're gonna live in 2 years. Maybe your business is doing well. You start to be aggressive with your customers. You already started because you lose a lot of money, because you spend a lot of money for nothing, for not getting better. And it's dangerous, believe me. You fall step by step. You started already to text your customers with bad intention because you lost a lot of money. You started already to argue with your employees and let the fault be theirs. You started already. That's just a start. Step by step, you're gonna lose everything if you continue like this. Believe me, you're gonna lose everything. If you don't make a little change in your whole life, that's gonna change your whole life. You're gonna lose everything. Now it's time for you. Now it's time for you. Now it's time for yourself. You have to start developing, and not start developing with the perfect morning routine, with the perfect gym routine, with the perfect life routine, with the perfect business routine. Not with that. You have to start by steps. Tomorrow is the first day you're gonna wake up earlier than before. Then, step by step, you're gonna make a morning routine. Then step by step, after the morning routine, you're gonna start with gym. Even if you show no results, think like gym the first business of you. Think like gym is the show to yourself for being constant from now on. Even if you're not motivated, even if you don't want to, you have to. You have to. It's for yourself. Even if you're not developed, I don't care. From now on, it's you versus you. You have to go through things you don't want, but it's the best for all of you. And then watch if you change, if you make one little change. Then watch how everything is gonna change for you. Then watch with one little change how your habits gonna change. Then watch how you're gonna think more with yourself. Then watch how you're gonna think more what you eat. Then watch by thinking more what you eat, how you're gonna develop more in the gym. Then watch by doing all these things, watch how you're developing every day. By not even recognize it, you think you're still the same person. But believe me, you have so much more potential. You are gonna developing like crazy. You're gonna be the first proud family member. Believe me, you're gonna change your whole bloodline. I know it. I know it what you are capable of. Gambling is not your purpose. Striptease is not your purpose. Spending money for nothing, it's not your purpose. The thing you are focused on, oh, I don't have to scroll anymore like that much like I'm scrolling every day to get better. Bro, you have to change your habits. You have to do your plans. By doing more things for yourself, automatically you don't have time for scrolling. Automatically you're gonna change your whole bad habits. Automatically you're gonna develop yourself so hard that you don't smoke anymore. Automatically you're gonna develop yourself so hard that yourself is more important than drinking alcohol at 9 p.m. Automatically you don't gonna drink coffee anymore after 6 p.m. because yourself is now the most important thing. Yourself is the only thing you have now. Everyone left. Your gambling addicts left. Your drugs addicts left. Your environment changed. Your habits changed. You changed like a person. You give yourself a reason to not do all this shit because now yourself gets interesting. Now yourself gets more focused than ever on the things that matters, and automatically you change the bad things that was in your life. Automatically the people around you gonna appreciate you more, and they see you as an idol. You are not just interesting anymore because of your money. Automatically you spend less. Automatically you spend more on things that actually makes you better. Automatically you don't see your car as a flex anymore, but you see your car to fill yourself with good energy. Automatically all the things you invest in yourself. Automatically you eat cleaner. automatically you do better things, because now yourself is more important than everything. Now yourself is a reason to be proud of, and not your money. Now you see your money just as a tool to make you better. Now you see your family as the most important thing. By just making a little change, by just starting with waking up early, by just now automatically you don't use social media anymore to scroll, but you use it to get better. Now automatically you start to write down your goals. Now automatically you start to live with purpose. Now automatically you love your life. Now automatically you need a wife and not 20 bitches around you. Now automatically you start to imagine your family, your kids in your mind, because you feel ready. Now money is normal for you to have money. Now automatically you're gonna take a trip alone. Now automatically you're not worried anymore if you go to a restaurant by yourself, because you don't care anymore what others think about you. Now automatically your sister and your brother love you more. Now automatically your life will change forever by doing the first small steps. I feel proud of what I went through. I feel proud of what lessons God gave me. He knows exactly who I am. He knows exactly how strong I am. That's why I lost over $500,000 in gambling. That's why I lost over $1 million in prostitutes. That's why I lost over $500,000 in drugs. That's why I am in the situation where I am now. Not the money that I had before, but guess what? I will make money again. But I will not make money anymore for all these habits. I will now make money to make myself better, to make my family better, to make, when my mom goes to meet her sister, her brother, her, automatically she speaks with proud of me, not of my money. Automatically. All these things. I guess I talked a little bit too long, but you know, when you used to make everybody around you worse, you just care to help people. I'm gonna make helping people as a living. I guarantee you, because I have all these lessons from God. I went through the hardest time of my life, and I will go to hard times again. But guess what? I will be prepared this time. Guess what? Guess what? I will not stop my routines from everything what's gonna happen to me. Guess what? Everyone around me will ask me how I do it. Guess what? Everyone around me will ask me how I can stay so strong by all these things happening to me. I guess of who come this far in this video, even if no one comes this far in this video, I guess to tell you it's time you versus you. It doesn't matter how much money you have. It doesn't matter in which position you are in. It doesn't matter who you are. It doesn't matter what you want to achieve. It doesn't matter what you are going through. You have to start to change something in yourself. Nobody can change for you. You can win a lottery, believe me, it will solve some problems of you, but you are gonna be in the same position as you are now, maybe in a few years, in a few months again. Believe me, it will change nothing if you don't change. You have to do things without money that makes you proud. You have to start to stay more with yourself. You have to know yourself more. You know what a good feeling when you go in a bar that you used to go and everyone is staring at you because nobody has made such a change like you. You're developing every day, not only the body, also the talking, the way how you behave. Everything changed. Nothing is the same anymore. You are a new person by even not recognizing it. This is not even your focus. Your focus gonna be more on your business. Your focus gonna be more on your purpose. These are things you do them by the side. And only good things. This is leverage, bro. Self-development is the biggest leverage. Only good things are working on you. Believe me. Just be proud of yourself. I let you my Instagram link. Watch my stories every day. Watch how I stay constant at posting, just because I started to self-developing, just because I started to stay with myself, just because I started to read, I started to do things. I found them embarrassing at the start. I found them embarrassing. Guess what? I'm more respected than ever. I'm more respected than when I had money. Believe me, I'm more respected by people. Stay blessed and start with self-developing. Develop yourself every day. If you don't get better today, you are getting worse. Even if you stay at the same point, even if you do nothing of all that shit what I told you, you are getting worse, bro. You have to understand it. Stay blessed.